We open in a tailor's shop. As the door swings open, ringing a little bell on the way in, our party walks in. They aren't looking great, but after some magical healing, they have pulled through despite their injuries, resulting from their encounter with the Ember Angel. The tailor rushes over to this cabinet full of various garments and fabrics and starts to sort through all of these different things, looking for their orders. Laying these fabrics out on the table, you can see there are various shades of black, even some gold, various purples, and kind of these muted pinkish magentas, as well as even a little bit of blue and brass. And the party will be able to pick up their brand new adventuring equipment. First up, Kenzie, you can go and put on this new gear. And what does this look like?
Kenzie is now wearing a long-sleeved shirt, but the sleeves are rolled to her elbows to keep her hands free. She's got some new pouches on her shorts for coins or other things she'd leave out of the group bag. Everything else is pretty much the same. Still the hook that she got from Therion, except because of the consequences of last episode, she now doesn't have a tail.
As you put on that new gear, now it like matches that hook a little bit better. A little bit of a new outfit, ready for future adventures. Kaerith also has a new design, and what does that look like?
Kaerith was just settled down, pulling his cloak that he got from Branchersoul a couple episodes ago. He now has a matching black toga with some gold accents to it and a nice brown belt, so that he can continue having the mobility and having a fast enough reaction if anything happens, while hiding his limbs movement. His cloak matches his style now, and his cloak can also be worn as a makeshift mask if needed, but only the part next to the neck. He would do a couple stretches in the new clothes and thank the tailor for everything they did to his outfit.
And last but not least, with probably the most colorful design of the group, Leinara, what does your new design look like?
Well, after having been told off for having a rather distinctive set of clothing choices, Leinara has switched out their cape and their hat to one that just hangs off one shoulder and a more stereotypical wizard hat, a bit more generic looking. Their clothes have also been changed out for something a bit looser and free-flowing than what they had before. This almost like robe-like shirt over top of a darker turtleneck, tucked into their pants. The talisman that they got for their birthday is also now more visible, as it just kind of rests on their chest. The bracers that they got earlier also have now been added to their design.
With all of this new gear, trying it all on for the first time, the tailor kind of runs over. Oh, this is absolutely lovely. If there are any changes at all you need made, I'm happy to do it. This is, oh, it looks so good on you all. I'm so happy that we could figure out something that looks absolutely wonderful. And if you ever need any repairs, feel free to come back. We will always have the business of the local heroes here. I'm lucky enough to have known you before you were popular here. And with a big smile, she would go and grab just like a few last things, just like some extra sets of a few of these things, and hand them over to you. And send you on your merry way with your new gear. And with that, the die is cast. And welcome to Spellcheck. Over the course of the last arc, the party made their way to Sandri Gara, this beautiful-ish city built in the desert, in this kind of valley between large sandstone and granite mountains. This city is not without its troubles, though, and eventually the party were lured into a trap by a man who wished to exploit the players as a bit of a scapegoat. This man, Sergio Heliodor, a oligarch of the city who is working with the Phoenix Conclave, attempted to put the entire city under the Suggestion spell and the party under the Dominate Person spell. Though after breaking free from this, and breaking free from prison, and thwarting Heliodor's plans by journeying deep within the earth, awakening the earth goddess Krotha, so that she may escape in time before the Conclave's plans come to fruition. The players hunted down and killed Heliodor on his own boat, releasing this entire city from his control. Now, under the guise of heroes, which technically they are, but not for the reasons the public knows, with Heliodor being a martyr, supposedly killed by the Conclave, the party has been hailed as heroes. But a visit from the Ember Angel himself, Ezrafael, a few days ago, nearly ended the lives of the entire party, and has left many of them severely injured. Ro's leg severely damaged, Leinara shaken, Kaerith's eye destroyed beyond use, and Kenzie's tail also burned away. But these heroes are able to bounce back from some very severe injuries with enough rest and enough magical healing. As many potions as money can buy. As we now find them at the Wealthy Mole tavern here in Centria, or at least one of many taverns, but a favorite of some of our party. What would we find our party doing here at the Wealthy Mole?
Getting very drunk, I'd hope.
No.
Well, actually, I was wondering if Ro could head down to the tunnels and see if she could find Jack.
Sure. One of the others. Actually, would you bring anyone else down with you?
No.
Okay. You can make your way down into the tunnels away from the rest of the party for a while. Down into some of these networking tunnels. And you'd find some of these various crooks and criminals down here as usual. Though I don't think you'd find Jack immediately. If you want to ask them for directions, they could point you in a way. some direction. I'd say you could actually probably find Tharl, the miner that you actually played various card games with. The first time you came down here, he's down here again. The other two aren't around. There's other people this time. He could point you in the direction of Jack. Apparently he's at a storehouse not too far from here. Would you want to just go find him, I assume?
Yeah, absolutely.
Being pointed in the right direction, it's easy enough. You can travel through these tunnels. Through these, like, various... A lot of these seem like almost streets that are just completely unused. As if, as these dwarven tunnels were just sealed up, these buildings were just forgotten down here. And walking into one of these larger chambers, you can see that Jack is ordering a few people around, getting them to move various crates, taking account of some things on a clipboard as he sets it down, and looks over at you. Oh,
Jack!
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I wanted to come find you, let you know that we did it. We completed the mission.
I heard.
Yeah. I mean, had to tell a little Porky, but we were the ones that did it. I wanted to let you know that, but also I was wondering, do you have anything maybe I could purchase off of you? A little bit stronger than Crimson, potentially.
Well, some of the important people of the city like to order certain things through us. We don't get a lot stronger than Crimson, though. Mainly because, well, there's certain things you can get away with, and certain things that are a little bit more off the books. I mean, this is already all off the books, but certain things are even more on the down low.
Well, you know you can trust me. It's not like I'm...
Yeah. I might be able to find something. I would hope it's not going to... I mean, I've never heard of a fairy trying anything like that, so...
Oh, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I would say this stuff's pretty hard to get in and out of the city, and as grateful as I am for everything you've done recently, delivering payback on some people, I appreciate it. I know you had your own reasons, but I think it's good that Heliodor got what's coming to him.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I can't exactly be giving away product for free.
Oh, I'll pay. Oh, no. I wouldn't expect that. I'll pay. Don't be ridiculous.
Well, if you've got money, then we can talk.
Yeah?
And he's going to lead you to a staircase and say a few words out loud. You can actually see these little runes light up around the edge. Clearly this has been enchanted by someone, some magic user. As it is going to, this like stone slab of the floor, he's just going to kind of slide out from under, just into the ground, kind of under the floor, essentially. It like drops down and slides under part of the floor. He's going to lead you down into this like dark little hideaway. There is a lot of very interesting stuff around here. You can see some extra storage for some things, as well as a actual safe. And there are some various containers, mostly boxes, and honestly very ornate boxes. It looks like this is kind of more expensive goods, so they're willing to package it very nicely. And he's going to grab one of these boxes, these kind of smaller ones. It's only about, honestly, like 3 inches by 2 inches. It's not big, but it's still quite large for you. And unlatch it, revealing this. I don't think of how to describe it. I guess like fibrous pulp that is almost like this like beige that almost has like this like vague plume of something, almost like fog. I think the better word would be spores of some variety. We've got some of this. I also have, I don't know if you can actually even do this one. And he's going to look through. He's also going to pull out a frog or toad of some variety. That seems to be like preserved strangely. It's almost like it's been like covered in like resin. Except for like its back area. So it's almost like it's like stuck in place like a statue. With this like spot in its back and these like there's almost like two kind of large sacs on its neck. That seem a little bit more porous than the rest of the toad. I think very much similar to a cane toad, except more greenish, mossy looking. And is going to place these both on a table. Oh, I think this is all we have right now that's stronger.
Well, how much for the not the frog, the other thing, what's it called?
Oh, the Aster Shroom?
Yeah, how much for that? You know, I don't need much. I'm only little.
You get things from it. I could cut some. You really don't want to leave this out of a container, by the way. If you have something small, you could put it in. I mean, it would be fine if you need to transfer it somewhere else. You could carry it, but this is at least one that a lot of people don't know is as bad as it. Or at least the average person's not going to see it and know what it is. A cop will, obviously.
Of course.
I could probably. I mean, how much do you want? Like a fourth of what's in it? I mean, it's a lot for your size.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, and then you know, I might have to share some. Enough to last me at least a little bit, you know.
I could do a fourth of what's in here for. You know what? We're friends. 70 gold.
Perfect. I'll do it.
He's gonna kind of like get these like tweezers out and kind of remove some from it, and just kind of like, I guess, kind of just like give it to you. For you, it's this kind of large bundle of fibers. You can tell it's definitely like these mycelial fibers or some part of a mushroom.
She'll take out like a bit of cloth and maybe just like wrap it in the cloth. But first she'll just take a little bit. She'll just pick up a little bit and eat it. Presumably that's how you take it.
Yeah, I think you could assume this is something that that you could take by smoking it. There are other ways, but that is a way to do it as an option.
Well, yeah. Either way, she'll have some right there.
Yeah. All right, you absolutely can. Con save.
Okay. That is 17.
17? I am so sorry, but that is one short.
Okay.
You asked for the strong stuff. And I'll tell you, you found it. You are going to take Oh, that's a bit. I actually rolled pretty high on that. That is 23 poison damage.
Okay.
And looking around, everything, like the walls are melting.
Perfect. Exactly what she wanted.
This is like you look around, it feels like everything's in like slow motion.
Mm.
I'm like, this is weird. Everything's really bright as well, like too bright.
Mm.
You're in like a dark room. It's just too bright.
Well, with that, she's gonna clumsily say goodbye to Jack and try and figure out her way back. If she can.
You just like I think almost like when you see like one of those like flies that's like really disoriented in a house and it's like hitting walls and like buzzing against a window and then just like goes in a different direction. You can slowly start to make your way back.
Perfect.
What the rest of you? We'll rejoin you guys for a moment. Is there anything you guys would want to do in the bar? Well, 3 of you are together.
Kenzie's gonna ask for the like strongest drink.
Are you sure you can handle it?
I can handle it. Just not the fire one.
Okay, that was what I was about to bring out again.
Okay, something less strong and more like alcohol.
All right, sweetheart. I'll see what I can find. And she's gonna start looking through her stuff again. You can see she looks through like a couple things. As she kind of shakes her head at a few of them. You'd guess they're probably as bad as the fire one. And she's gonna pull out a bottle, more of like probably like a jug, to be honest, and pour you a drink from that. I don't think you speak the language that's written on it either, but you can tell it is some kind of runic language.
Kenzie's just gonna down the whole glass if it's small enough.
I'll say this is okay enough that it's not going to be a con save like the last time you were here and took the infernal stuff. It's definitely strong though. Like it's only like a couple drinks and Nick, you can, or like a couple shots and you're drunk pretty much. If you want to go that far, however many you want to have. I mean, all of that would probably only cost you like 2 gold.
Okay.
It is definitely the nicer stuff, but you know, not too bad. Eventually, you guys would see Ro flutter back in. They could just land on the table.
Hi. Well, can you... There was... Is that... same for you guys?
Kenzie doesn't look right. You don't know what. Something's wrong. Was Kenzie always a lizard? It's just like unclear. Really unclear.
You scaly.
What?
What? She might go like fly up, I mean very badly, to Kenzie and kind of just like start like grabbing her face.
Just
really
like
confused.
Feeling it.
Yeah, being like fluff, but scale. feel. What?
Is there anything else you guys would like to do here? Or just get a little messed up?
Yeah.
I mean, Ro
Right.
might try and offer everyone a little bit of what she's got if they want some.
Where did you even get that? What the hell is that?
It's just, I mean, you
Nothing you
might-
should be showing around here.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
yes, of course.
fine.
That is something to not do in my building. I know where
You-
you got that. Maybe not in the customer-facing side. Okay,
You want some?
I'm okay. I tried it once when I was younger.
Mm.
Didn't have a great time.
I'm seeing. Mm-hmm.
What world mycelium is that?
Do you want to make a nature check?
Sure. $16.
16. It grows in the mushroom plateaus. It's pretty rare. Usually in caves. Called an aster shroom. You'd know it's used in poisons in alchemy.
Oh.
Though in smaller doses, just like touching it a bunch can cause like a little bit of light sensitivity. You probably wouldn't have heard it be used as a drug.
Fair enough. Where in the world did you get that?
You know, the bright dark. You want some?
No, I think I'm good.
Kaerith?
No.
That is
Kaerith's like way too tall. Like something's wrong over there as well. Like everything's just like a little off.
She'll fly over to Kaerith as well and start kind of touching probably his arm a bit, going, what?
Leinara's like really colorful. Like, it feels like Kaerith's like a little stretched in your vision. Like, maybe he's like turned into dust. Unclear.
Yeah, she'll just be like kind of like flying around, just trying to touch everybody, being like, what is happening? Are you real? Am I making you up? Why are you melting?
yeah. You do know that's poison, right?
Huh? No, he wouldn't. We're friends.
Look, I really don't think you should keep that.
No. It's mine. Don't take it.
I'm just
Right.
imagining Rose clutching this like tightly right now. Like this whole bundle.
She might turn to Eunice and be like, can I get a drink, please?
I'm sorry, bro. I know what that is, and it's actually pretty deadly to have both that and alcohol at the same time.
Ugh. You're so boring.
Well, gotta keep you alive. Can't have one of our resident heroes getting killed from a drug overdose. That wouldn't look great, would it? I think Is there anything else you guys would like to do here? Would you guys eventually head back to your new ship?
Well, Ro's gonna climb into Nara's pocket first. But otherwise, yeah. You can head back.
Sounds good. You guys can head back over to the ship. You guys would know you're setting off in just a few hours now. The crew has been hard at work getting everything ready. And when you get there, you would see a Fjordic man, pale skin, dark hair, kind of salt and pepper, beard and hair, looking down at you, wearing kind of a fancier coat. And I actually have a design for Admiral Redfrost now, which I will send right now. We can show on screen as well. He is kind of this older but still definitely like capable man wearing this long blue coat with a red trim on it. In the design, he has a harpoon. He doesn't have this right now. He's not armed at the moment. He's got this kind of nice black vest with a light gray undershirt. He has a very kind of severe, serious look, just from his years of fighting. And he would kind of talk to a few of the crew as you guys are starting to get close, and if you guys want to come up the gangplank, he will greet you. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your celebration. Are you still recovering well?
We're fantastic.
Kaerith would just nod to Redfrost and say, "Yeah, we're recovering pretty well."
Good to hear. Good to hear. Hopefully you'll have more time to rest on the waves. Yeah. All of your rooms are prepared, and we are ready to set off in just a couple hours. If you have nothing else you want to do. If there's nothing else, then I can tell the crew to get ready to set off as soon as we can.
Sounds great. And Kenzie's just gonna go to the other side of the ship and just be sick overboard.
Yeah, thanks, Captain.
Leinara's gonna follow Kenzie and she's like, Kenzie, are you okay?
I'm great, you know. Died twice in like the last few days. That's twice more than normal, you know? Like, someone shouldn't die twice. That's not possible. And then we have horrors like every week and we're fighting new things and we're meant to like, you know, fight these things and survive, and it's like how, and then no one has the guts to stop these people that are like trying to destroy the world. And then this group is not set up for this. Like, Ro can't stay sober for an hour. Kaerith can't stop getting into life or death situations. And Leinara, you're as useful as a chocolate torch. I'm sorry, but it's true. And then every time I leave Sawyer, something bad happens. I lost my hand the first time. Like, I need that to fight. And and now we fought basically a god, and I've lost my tail, and like I need that for balance, and I just wanna go home, back to Sawyer, and just like curl up and just die. And then she's just gonna be sick over the side again. This world sucks. I just want to go home now. I just want to go home.
Nara's gonna kind of like awkwardly pat Kenzie on the back. I mean,
Kenzie's just gonna turn around and just like lean on Nara's leg for like balance from the water and probably start crying.
Yeah, I know it's been a lot recently, and I know maybe we're not the best people you want to be doing this with, or doing this at all with, or just generally doing this, I guess. But for what it's worth, I just I don't want to say it's gonna be okay, but I mean it's not over yet. We can, I don't know, we've still got to go forward. There's still, I know you want to go back, and I also want to go back, but I don't know, maybe it's just for the best if we just keep going forward.
You're not very good at pep talks, but like you
No,
tried.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
And yeah, okay. Onwards to kill God.
Yeah, we can do that.
With that, you would hear yelling as the anchor is lifted and the ship starts to move out of this harbor, now into the open water. For the first time, of likely many times, you would hear the arcane words being said by Admiral Redfrost up on the upper deck as this circle of runes carved into this metal plate on the floor begin to light up as he stands within the middle of it, doing these hand gestures that slowly cause each of these runes to light up almost like a clock. It like goes around in this circle, and after a little under a minute, as you guys are already kind of getting out of this bay, these runes also begin to light up on the sides of the ship, and then these rings in midair of glowing runes around the front of the ship. These kind of concentric rings that start to go back along the ship. And the ship is going to accelerate greatly, as it's going to move at about 2 to 3 times the speed of a normal ship, as it speeds through the waves, breaking through out of the bay, as behind you you can see the city of Sandri Gara start becoming smaller in the distance. As you guys travel, you guys can get another long rest, which I wasn't planning on specifically calling out because it wasn't really needed, except for the person who just took 23 poison damage who could really use it. And as you guys journey out, it is a couple days before anything important, at least you'd reach anything important as far as you're aware. This ship is extremely fast, and it seems once the ritual is complete, Red Frost can relax a little bit more, though I think for the mages among you, you could tell he's still technically holding concentration on it. But it's almost second nature traveling for this long. After a bit, we'd find ourselves in the captain's quarters, just like a handful of hours later, as it's becoming evening, looking over this large map laid out by Admiral Red Frost. You guys can look over all of these different things. Well, we could go a lot of different places from here. From what we've talked about, it seems like your best bet would be Galdrasar, Dunafjord, or if you're looking for other things, then honestly, any other stop along the way. We could be at Galdrasar in a week and a half, at this rate. It would be our fastest route to Dunafjord as well, if you want to continue on that route. And I spoke to Solanima about your encounter with the Ember Angel. He said that his mask is exactly what they make in Galdrasar, similar to what you have told me previously. So, it is extremely likely that the Ember Angel has at least been to or lived in Galdrasar before it fell.
Then it's probably in our best interest to pay it a visit.
If that is the decision, then enjoy your stay for the next week and a half. We will be at Galdrasar soon, in the much colder weather. It's still very temperate there, but not as scorching as the sand up here.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's so great.
And with that, you guys can travel. For the next couple days, everything goes off uneventfully. It's honestly fairly relaxing. This is a luxury ship, after all. The speed definitely helps with the general seasickness of the party. Going a little bit faster on a ship kind of makes each individual wave a little less impactful, as you can kind of just crash through them easily. After a few days, though, is there anything you guys would like to do in the first couple days?
Yes, actually, yes. Could Kaerith fight the Kenku man?
Yes, actually. You would be able to in the night, since this technically you do have to fight him as part of a dream. You can focus, almost meditate in the evening. You almost have an innate intuition with the connection to this, that this will help you connect. And eventually you would feel your psyche almost begin to leave this world and slowly connect to this other, whatever other plane this staff spirit lives on. And as you appear here and manifest, you would see this is the same arena you faced him before, this kind of square labyrinth chamber with this thin layer of water across the ground, various foliage, and this one-eyed Kenku with his hands, one folded over the other, on top of the hilt of this large club with these metal studs in it. Is there anything in particular you'd like to do?
So Kaerith will just, once he connects to this plane or doesn't quite know what it is yet, he would just say, "I'm back."
Welcome back. I like what you've done with your eye.
Wasn't something I chose, but thanks. We can say that we're matching now, I guess.
It never is something you choose. And then you see him turn and you can see his scarred missing eye as well on the opposite side.
Ready for round 2?
Always. And I need you to roll initiative.
Okay, that's an 11. Add roll.
11? That unfortunately means he's going to go first. I have a feeling this is going to be a quick fight, one way or the other.
Exactly. I do not believe I did anything. All of the level up things I got to do something with magic.
I mean, you can use magic.
Wait.
This might be a little harder.
Last time I did it.
Yeah,
last time
that's what I said. It might be a little harder.
No.
You can try it. I will say, your ability to use magic from the staff isn't allowed in this fight. He can block it. Stuff like Seismic Smite is not his power to control.
I forgot.
So there are definitely certain things you can still use.
Okay. So, initiative 11. We can start.
On this first turn, he is going to rush towards you with this club and swing it around hard. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yes, it does hit, but I think that was the closest thing that hit me so far.
This is going to deal just a little bit of damage. Let's see. 18 bludgeoning damage. As he
18,
whacks you in the side of the head with this club, and sends you staggering back. And yeah, that's all he's gonna do for this turn.
Okay, so I have a question regarding how a thing works in this dreamscape. How exactly does my cloak work?
The magic items you have on you? You haven't tried them. You have no idea.
Okay. Can I get an estimate on around which time I fell asleep at?
What? Why? Sorry, is it like what? Sorry, what's the purpose of this?
I want to see if I do a Misty Step now, if it will take up from my tomorrow Misty Step usage.
I am very sorry, but you do not know.
Okay. Well, but if I ever want to have a chance against this guy, I will have to do this. So Kaerith will just pull out his dagger and as he rushes in, he'll Misty Step behind this guy and cut right behind him. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. He's caught off guard as you're able to teleport behind him, Seems like this artifact still works, even in this dreamscape, as you are able to cut into him. It almost seems like when you hit this guy, it's like very strange. It just feels like not quite right, since you are in a dreamscape. It almost feels like you're cutting into something almost like more misty than flesh, I guess. As it almost like fades a bit, as you definitely like there's still like this almost like vague blood splatter, but it just seems like a little off and more like shifting, almost like early AI generated videos, I guess, or like a dream, where things just aren't quite consistent with that. But yeah, you're still able to do damage. And it doesn't seem like the damage disappears or anything, to be clear. It is there, it just seems like almost like the splatter and stuff is inconsistent.
Yep, so I did 7 damage. And now he would just bring his unoccupied hand next to him and touch the back, casting Chill Touch.
Is your
Or a
action surge?
No, I have Were Magic, meaning if I do the attack action, I can change one of my attacks to one of the wizard cantrips.
Sick. Cool. Didn't know that.
Yep, so
yeah, absolutely. What's the roll hit?
that's 19 to hit without the modifier. I do think it hits.
Unfortunately, you did just say wizard cantrip.
Yep.
As you do this, it almost like sputters out in your hand as you try and use this. As he is going to take his turn now, if you don't have anything else you could do.
I do want to do something. I want to tactical retreat 15 feet back, not causing any opportunity attacks.
Okay. Is that a bonus action? I thought that was a bonus action. Is that not?
I think it's just my movement action. Hold on, I'll
Okay.
check it after this.
I believe it was tactical shift, which is when you use a second wind die as a bonus action. Would be that.
Yep, you're right. I just moved my 30 feet.
I mean, he's just gonna close the gap anyway, so it really doesn't help. This is just a duel. Like, you're not escaping this until either you beat him or he beats you. He is going to swing this club around again. That is a 17 to hit this time.
Yep, still hits.
And he is going to make you do a con save this time.
Okay. That's a +7. That's a 25.
Okay, 25. You are not knocked prone. But you do take a little bit of damage. That is going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As of right now, it seems like he is doing a significant amount more damage to you than you're doing to him.
Yep. I'm going to... This turn, I'm going to... Let me find my D10. First
You do still
off,
have a great
start
sword,
off...
by the way.
I do have a great start. I'm gonna start off with my second wind. They are getting... That's 5 + 7, getting 12 health back. And after the dagger just doesn't seem to quite do enough damage, he would grab from his bag of holding, because that's something, the great sword he has, and just start swinging at him for a 21 to hit.
That will absolutely hit.
And I'm going to do, that's a d6. Let me find my d6.
I will also remind you, you did learn last time that at least like your physical abilities do recharge after leaving the dream. Which means if you would like to action surge to make 4 consecutive greatsword attacks this turn, you can.
Yeah, okay. For a 4 + 3, that's a No, 4 plus 3. 6 plus 4 plus 3. That's a 13 damage. Bad roll. However, as the second hit of this attack comes down, Kaerith will just push even harder, casting Seismic Smite. Healing.
That's another 3d8.
Yep.
As like this greatsword comes down, and as he's hit with it actually takes like a sizable amount of damage. This like the ground just starts to break underneath him as like there's this shock wave that is going to blast him even harder.
That's a 14 plus 20 with 14 plus 20, which is 33.
Sorry, I don't believe that's possible with Seismic Smite.
No, where did I get that from? Hold on, let me.
3d8 can max out at 24.
Yeah, I have no idea where I got that from. Hold on. So 5, 7, 6. That's
18.
Yeah, 18. Now that's
Okay.
actually something doable.
Cool. I was gonna say, I think
Yeah, no, that's
33
not
might be
possible.
more than that can do.
So that's no, wait.
And I believe you have 3 more attacks?
And as this Seismic Smite just deals this damage, he would just find the energy to do another 2 consecutive hits.
I actually did just realize both Seismic Smite and Second Wind are bonus actions. Since you have
Fuck,
the
so
War
this-
Magic thing, I would let you forgo one of your attacks to just cast it. Just this once, just because we've already rolled
Okay.
it.
So we're just gonna take away the 3 damage from the 10, which rounds up to 28
I
damage.
don't think you've rolled
in
a second
total.
attack yet.
Oh yeah, wait. Through.
So, there you go. If you want action search,
So
you get 2 more, though. Other than that, that would probably be the end of your turn.
So 31 damage now, and after this Seismic Smite just does, and Kaerith just notices the crumbling on the floor, he will just find the energy to do another 2 consecutive great sword hits and that's a 15 plus 7, which I do believe hits. That's a 22.
Yes, that absolutely does.
Oh my god, that's actually a W damage dice. So 6 plus 5 plus 4, that is 15 damage.
15 more on
Two.
top of that.
So 48. No, 46.
I've been totaling it up as of anything. As of each new attack.
And after that, he would just get ready to see what he does. This is the final attack of my turn.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. You can see as this has hit him, he is looking a little bit more beat up. Honestly, not as beat up as you'd hope at this point. He didn't say you have to kill him, but he did say you need to prove yourself. So hopefully you're getting close to that threshold, but really, there is not an easy way of telling. He is going to action search as well,
Oh,
since he also has that ability.
yep.
Yeah, those are both absolutely gonna hit. Those are really high. They're in the 20s.
Yep.
Let me just roll some damage. How's Kaerith looking health-wise? Just wondering.
51.
Oh, 50. Oh, you're chilling. Okay. I don't even feel bad about this anymore. Let's see. That is going to be between the 2 attacks 39 bludgeoning damage.
Fire. And do I need to do a con save?
Yeah. I was gonna be mean, but yeah, I am.
That's a 21.
No one, you're good. You're not knocked to the ground. What's Kaerith's passive perception?
Both.
Cool. You don't notice anything. As you hit him multiple times with this, how the turns in D&D work means pretty much while you've been hitting him with this flurry of 4 attacks, occasionally he is able to block and strike back. Since turns are pretty much simultaneous. And you get another opening here as it's your turn.
Yep. Hold on. Kaerith notices that he's just not doing enough as it is right now, and he's running short. So he'll just throw the great. He will put He'll put the great sword back in his bag of holding and say, "I guess I need to beat you with your own power to see that I'm worthy." As he's gonna try this for the first time since entering the streamscape ever. He's gonna take out his bone he kept just so safe, now expanding it into the quarterstaff and saying, "I will continue trying to hit you with this until you are dead. I don't care how long you resist, I will succeed." As this will also act as one of his other second winds, since he has a couple more.
As you say this, he kind of like steps back from it, giving you actually a moment to pull this out. You know what? I'll let you. Hit me with whatever you've got.
So that's a... hold on. That's a 9 plus 7, that's 16.
Alright. That is barely going to hit.
No. That's second wind.
Oh, I thought that was it. Okay.
No, to hit, no. I had the second wind. That was 16 here. Now, he's just gonna begin bonking him. Let's see, that's first of all a 19 plus 8. This is the second 19 I've rolled and nothing but 20. Where's my D8? That's a 5 plus 5, 10. And he's gonna bonk again for an 18 plus 8 to hit. 4. Gonna reroll this because I have a 1 and I have great weapon fighting. Another 1, but since it only says 1, that's gonna be 10 plus 6. So 16 damage this time.
Your fault?
Don't have
Is
it in
that
the
it?
bonus section.
Cool. He is going to take this damage as you see as he disappears. And you hear crackling as I need you to make a dex save.
Okay. 18.
I am so
Nothing.
sorry. I actually meant to say dex save with disadvantage. I need you to roll disadvantage. That would
Okay.
pass if you can roll it again. But I forgot.
I got a nat 20 my second roll.
Wonderful.
Oh,
You-
an 18. That's
Sorry. You turn just in time to see this Kenku hold this club in one hand and throw it at you as it like streaks across this room, arcing with lightning as it is going to pass by you, but the lightning is still going to arc to you. Dealing less damage than it would have, but still damage.
still damage, yeah.
Instead of taking, let me see how much this was, 8d6, you were going to take 8d6 half.
So 8d3, which means
No,
I'm
just
still gonna be
8d6 half, 8d3 would be very different.
Oh, yeah, no, fair. 86 half.
I actually don't have enough d6s out, so I'm just going to roll that on a different thing. Okay, you are going to take just 12 lightning damage to the lightning bolt spell. I will tell you, if you were hit by it, it would have done even more.
Yep.
Because he threw his club at you at the same time. With this, he is going to use his second action surge. I'm so sorry.
Lovely.
I'm so sorry. This is the high-level
Yes,
fighter you're dealing with.
Yep.
They
Around
do
10,
get
I
a second
think?
action surge later in the game. As
Nice.
you see him put his hand out, and I'm going to roll something real quick about something you can't see. Okay, yeah, that is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
As the this is going to return to his hand, this staff. Or sorry, this
Yeah,
club from
I
behind you
realized.
and strike you on
I
the way
realized.
back.
I realized.
As that is going to do 23 more damage bludgeoning.
Okay. Dead.
As this strikes you hard in the back of the head, you hit the ground. I'll say you're not unconscious or incapacitated, but you definitely know you're beat. As he goes and walks over and offers you his hand again.
I just
Good work.
grab it instead.
I just wanted to make sure you could hold your own before I pulled out the magic. Good work. I think you've earned the knowledge on how to do this. And he's going to throw the staff again, or he's actually just going to grab the staff from you and throw it, and you see as it spins around the air, and nearly hits the wall, and then comes back to his hand, and he's going to offer it to you again.
I'm just gonna grab it. Till next time, I guess.
Oh, you're not leaving just yet. We've got work to do. And he's going to spend the rest of this dream teaching you how to do the throw and recall ability with the staff. There was a certain damage threshold you need to get over before being beat. There was pretty much no reasonable way you could actually, fully take this guy down. But you need to do over 50 damage. You did 69.
Yes!
Which is enough.
Yes!
As this weapon now has the thrown property, and as your second attack on your turn, you can call it back to you to hit someone. You can either call it back as a bonus action, which doesn't do damage, or as a second attack, which does do damage.
How much?
It does the normal amount of damage, and with a range of just 20 feet.
Okay.
So it's not like a huge range attack, but when you just need to close a gap, it's nice, and it still does topple if you can hit someone with it. So you can knock someone down at a range. And with that, we'll end our episode for today. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And we will rejoin the party in the next episode. Bye, everyone.